A GTO that's got it all. The Pontiac GTO has always been an upscale muscle car, far more than just a mid-size ride with a hopped-up mill under the hood. No, GTOs were cars that had comfort and style, along with the tire smoke and speed. And this one is at the top of the stack when it comes to 1969 GTO goodness. It starts off with a great design. The 69 GTO had a really cool look with the Endura nose, hidden headlights, swoopy curves, and the subtle ram air scoops in the long hood, the white convertible top, and the gorgeous Matador red paint. That combo, along with the white interior, is enough to make most muscle car fans drool. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find more treasures on this one that make this GTO even hotter. The base price of a 69 GTO convertible was about $3,382. But this car has nearly $2,000 in extra options. Take a look inside. At first glance, you'll notice the white bucket seats and full-length floor console. Although the console was optional on the 69 GTO, it's a common sight in these cars. A Hurst 4-speed stick pops up through the console, rowing the optional close ratio 4-speed manual gearbox. And anyone who knows muscle cars knows a 4-speed GTO convertible is a pretty rare sight. But that's only the beginning of the long list of cool options on this car. This one boasts an AM/FM stereo with the 8-track player and a power antenna, a custom sport steering wheel, and the rally gauge cluster complete with a clock in the dash. The top is electric, as are the windows, another rare option on a car like this. This car was obviously built for comfort, as the driver's seat is electrically operated, and the passenger seat reclines. I don't think I've ever seen a reclining bucket seat in a GMA body. There are lights all over the car, including in the glove box, the ashtray, in the trunk, and it even has cornering lights on the fenders that light up when you hit the turn signal to show you the way around dark corners. The headlights hide behind power doors, and there's a factory-installed under-hood lamp as well. And speaking of under the hood, this GTO is not just a cushy cruiser. The Ram Air 4 400 V8 is one of Pontiac's most famous V8 engines. This had a high-flow air intake and exhaust design, a very radical camshaft for the day, and it made 370 horsepower and boatloads of torque. They didn't put very many of these Ram Air 4s in convertible GTOs, so it's a real treat to see one, especially one that has been restored to this level of detail. The Muncie 4-speed sends the twist back to the safety track differential, which is loaded with specially ordered 433-to-1 gears to take advantage of the Ram Air 4's ability to make power at the far right end of the tack. The Ram Air hood has functioning ducts to pull in cool air when you pull the under-dash knob, and it exhales through low restriction manifolds and dual exhaust. The performance ride and handling springs, shocks, and sway bars work together with the disc brakes, Rally 2 wheels, and redline tires to keep the power on the pavement and the ride going in the right direction. And those wheels look good. One exterior detail that we've not touched on is the hood-mounted tachometer. It appears at first glance that this is the optional Pontiac 8,000 RPM hood tack found on many GTOs and Firebirds from the time period. However, we notice a row of 3 lights across the bottom. What's this all about? Well, it turns out that Pontiac made a prototype tack with a built-in 3-level shift light back in 1969. And when activated, the green light lit up at low RPM, the yellow light came on at 4,600 RPM to warn the driver, and the red lit up at 5,100 when it was time to grab the next gear. Only one of these light show tacks was rumored to be released to the public, and it was seen on a car at the GTO Nationals back in the mid-80s. The restorer of this car thought the shift light tack was cool, so he researched the notes and built one for this car. And although it's not authentic, it is faithful to the prototype, and it fits the theme of the car with nearly every available option installed on it. Of the 72,287 1969 GTOs built, only 45 convertibles had the 370-horse Ram Air 400 backed by a 4-speed close-ratio manual transmission. There were even fewer Ram Air 4 convertible automatics, with only 14 of those being built. This car was restored by the previous owner, Randy Archer, who actually restored it twice. Once for a customer back in 1992, and then he ended up owning it and taking it to the level you see here. It was restored with just over 33,000 miles on it and has won numerous awards at shows all over the country. And it's a great addition to the Brothers collection. We hope you enjoyed seeing this '69 GTO convertible as much as we did sharing it with you. It's really a stunning car. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Muscle Car of the Week website, because we've got a lot more of them coming your way from the Brothers collection.